This is Kathy. She says when it comes to men, she likes to make the first move. We showed her videotapes of these 3 single men, and she picked one as her date. Which one did she choose? Which one will our audience choose? And this is Robert. He's been divorced for 8 years, and 3 years ago, he almost got married again. Which one of these women did he choose? Which one will our audience choose? Today on Love Connection, you'll find out who they picked, who the audience picks, and everything that happened on their dates. Now, here to tell us more about Love Connection is our host, Chuck Willery.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, and welcome to Love Connection, where we've got a new way for singles to meet, and here's how it works. Now, we've compiled a videotape library of more than 1,000 attractive and available single people, and we select some of those singles and show them 3 videotapes. Now, they choose the one that they're most attracted to and go out on a date. Then they come here and tell us what happened on their date. Now, to begin with, we're going to meet a woman who selected a date from our video library. She says she'll probably never get married because she insists on having her own bedroom. Please welcome Kathy Thomas. Hey, Kathy. Why do you need your own bedroom, Kathy?
Because that's personal, and it's an intimate place for me, and I have it just the way I like it with my pictures and what's comfortable for me. It's private.
Do you think that your husband would understand that?
In order to be my husband, he'd have to understand that.
What if your husband wanted to come to your room when you didn't want him in your room?
Well, I wouldn't. He'd be invited in. I would invite him into my room.
This kind of sounds like the old South. You know, it's like my bedroom, your bedroom. Can I come in tonight, sweetheart? I don't know.
It's a little different.
You say you like to make the first move when it comes to men. Why? How's that?
It just, I seem to be able to handle it more than they can. I think it's just more natural for me to say, hello, how are you?
Do men ever come up to you and say, hello, how are you? And
sure.
What are you doing tonight?
That happens, occasionally.
Good. We know a little bit more about you. I tell you what, we're going to show you a portion of the tapes that Kathy saw. Now, you and our audience and at home, too, watch very closely because we're going to ask you to pick the man that you think is best for her. Here they are now. First, there was Stephen. Now, Stephen says he's a hard-working guy, and right now he's not dating as much as he'd like to.
Well, I certainly would like to go out on 1 or 2 dates every week, but I can't say that I do. In fact, this is really the first time in my life when I haven't felt like I have to have a date on Saturday night or something's wrong. Yeah, too much work. That's why I need to come to shows like this, because I don't have time to meet people.
Okay, next there was Kenny. Now, he says most men are vultures, but not him. Here's how he likes to make an impression.
I'm a good cook. And if I have a date with someone, I usually cook dinner, especially the first time. Gives a girl that impression that you're not hopeless. You can survive.
Okay, and finally you watch Yari. Now, Yari's from Finland. He says he enjoys everything but eating lima beans. I don't know what that means. Here's how he meets women.
I spend about 4 or 5 hours a day on the freeway. You get attracted to somebody there, and you go back and forth, and you get a little eye contact going. You ask them if they'd like to pull over and have a drink with you. Besides, it's better than bars. You're one-on-one. You got no competition.
Now, Kathy selected one of those men as her date. Before she tells us who she chose, we're going to show you all 3 men again, okay? First, there was Stephen. Now, he's a 31-year-old attorney. And Kenny, he's a graduate student, and he's 30. And finally, Yari, he's in medical sales, and he's 31. Okay, audience, it's time for your voting machines. You've seen Kathy, you've met her, you've seen her choices. Who do you think the best man is for Kathy? Here in the studio and at home, too. Please make your choice right now. Okay, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll meet the man that Kathy selected and hear everything that happened on their date. Hang in there. We'll be right back. In a little while, we're going to find out who the audience picked, but right now, let's find out who Kathy selected, okay? Kathy, who'd you select?
I chose Kenny.
Kenny?
Yes.
Really? Okay. Great. Good. What did, you saw Kenny's tape and everything. What did you think of Kenny in person?
Oh, he was wonderful. We had a great time.
He was wonderful, huh?
Yes. Yeah. When I first met him, he had no shirt on, and he has a very nice body. And, he's a comedian.
Is he?
Yes.
Well, now, in Love Connections, we get both sides of the story, and we ask our couples not to speak to each other after their date, okay? Kenny's backstage. Let's say hello to Kenny Aubrey. Hi, Kenny. You're what Kathy said, Kenny. What'd you think of her when you saw her?
Chuck, you remember the Beverly Hillbillies? Remember Jane Hathaway, Drysdale's secretary, the one that came in and said, "Oh, today," with the clipboard?
Yeah?
You starting to get the picture, Chuck?
No, come on, I don't believe it.
She was very prim and proper, very businesslike.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Very
And
touchy.
I got you. What happened on your date, Kenny?
Okay, she came to the house, and surprising to me, she hit it off with my roommate. I live with a couple ladies that are a little bit older than me, and
You mean you
so-
live with two women?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, two women. Anyway,
Three's
Kathy hit it
company
off.
right here. I can't believe it.
Kathy hit it off with them better than me. I started playing butler. You want drinks? You want food? Can I get some salads here?
Hold on just a second, Kenny. Were you a little surprised when you saw two girls in the apartment?
Not at all. I live with a man.
I didn't know that.
That doesn't surprise me, Kenny.
All right. So what happened
So anyway,
next?
went to a theater to see a play.
Did you put a shirt on, I hope?
I put a whole tuxedo on, as a matter of fact.
You put a tuxedo on?
Yeah, I wear them a lot at work, and it just seemed the comfortable thing to do. I figured I can't go wrong with a tuxedo. Maybe if I spill something on myself, it'll
How do you
work.
look in his tux?
Oh, he looked wonderful.
Good.
And I looked wonderful, too.
Did you look wonderful, too?
She looked wonderful. She looked wonderful.
So you took off to the theater, right?
Yeah. Halfway there, we finally started talking, and we stopped at a red light. And she turned to me and said, "You know, I really like you," and we shook hands. I thought that was more or less a classic moment in 80s dating.
Kathy, anything to say?
A clipboard, like Jane Hathaway. That's,
She's back to the clipboard. She's not going to let you get away with Jane Hathaway.
In trouble now.
What did you do after the play was over now?
We went back to my apartment, my house, and I went off to my room to put on something comfortable like a bathing suit or sweats or something like that. And when I came back out on the patio, she had jumped in the jacuzzi wearing nothing but my bow tie.
Kathy, did you do that?
it was very dark.
Oh. See, bow ties are black, are they not?
It was formal.
We had a few Long Island iced teas at the play.
Oh, those are deadly.
And it was warm outside. So this was just
Figure jump in the jacuzzi with a bow tie. Kathy, I just can't hardly believe it. I'm kind of anxious to see who the audience voted for here. Let's take a look and see. The audience picked Steven. Yeah, first guy. Steven. Remember Steven?
Sure I do.
Well, Kathy, we picked up the tab for the first date. If you want to follow the audience's advice, you can go out with Steven. We'll be happy to pick up the tab for that date. What would you want to do that?
I think since you would be kind enough to do that, I'd like to go out with Stephen.
Would you really?
Yes, I'd enjoy it.
Jeez. How come? I mean, you seem to have a good time with Kenny jumping in a jacuzzi with his bow tie on.
Well, I'll give someone else a chance.
Okay, there's a guy out there pointing in the audience going, "How about me?" Well, Kenny, sorry things didn't work out, but we do have a nice gift for you.
She's gonna have her own bedroom for a long time.
Well, hopefully we'll see you again, Kenny. Kathy, thanks for being on Love Connection. We have a nice gift for you, too, as well.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, we're going to come right back in just a moment. We'll have another couple for you. Hang in there now.
Longcar Lion Jenkins, the Strong Arm Team.
If you've been injured in an accident, Peg Insurance bullies have 3 tricks. Deny, delay, defend. We put the big insurance companies in timeout. Call the law firm you can trust and get the justice you deserve. Strong leadership. Strong results. Call the Strong Arm Team now.
Longcar Lion Jenkins, 800-285-HURT.
For those who feel most at home, miles from it. Meat, organs, and bone are packed into every bowl. Origin, whole prey nutrition.
Never get enough, that's what I want,
Never get enough, that's what I want. Yeah. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Dame, yeah.
Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
Can you keep on going? Yes, you can, Z.
This time we're going to meet a man who chose a date from our video library. Now, he's from Georgia. He has 3 children from his first marriage, and he almost got married again. Please welcome Robert Whitfield. How are you? All right. Yeah, can I call you Bob, or do you prefer Robert? Rob. Okay, it's kind of hard, you guys, with...
You call me Bob, and my mother will be writing nasty letters.
Well, I don't want to get nasty letters from your mother, Rob. How close did you come get married the second time?
Oh, about a month away.
Really?
Yes, but unfortunately, like Shakespeare, I believe, once said, the best plans... Let's say, what was it? The best laid plans of mice and men often go astray.
Or come to naught.
Roger that.
What's the most important ingredient, you think, in a happy marriage?
I really think sharing is.
Yeah.
And,
in what way?
Well, sharing in each other's interests, what's important to them, even if it's not really important
What do you
to
think you wouldn't share?
Well, I better not say that. I'm getting in trouble. Bathrooms.
Wouldn't share a bathroom, okay?
No.
Okay. All right. We know a little bit more about you. We're going to show you a portion of the tapes that Robert saw. Now, watch very closely, because you're going to vote again, okay? First, we saw Alice. Now, she has 3 children, just like Robert, and she tells us how she met her first husband.
The first day he came into the office, he said, "I'm going to marry you." And I said, "Sure you are." Jumping awake. And we just got along like that, you know, back and forth, and we just got married. I don't know why.
Okay, next to her was Sheila. She likes to cook and garden, and she's fluent in 3 languages, and she's going to tell us more about herself right now.
People are usually attracted to me because I'm outgoing, I'm interested in people. What makes people tick, and why do they turn out? Why does one turn out an outgoing person, and why does another one seem very grumpy and always look on the dark side? I think that's just fascinating.
And finally, you watch Linda. Now, Linda says she's good at getting men to open up to her, but she refuses to play second fiddle to anybody.
I want to be number 1 with the man, and I want him to be number 1 with me. And he's definitely got to have a good sense of humor. Do you know anybody like that? Got a number 11 back there for me?
Before we find out who Robert chose as his date, let's see all 3 of these ladies once again, okay? First, there was Alice, a 33-year-old legal secretary. Then Sheila, she's also a secretary, and she's 32. Finally, Linda, a 35-year-old accounting clerk. Okay, audience, it's time to vote again. Who do you think the best lady is for Robert? Here in the studio and at home, too. Please make your choice right now. In a minute, we'll find out who the audience chose, but right now, let's find out who Robert chose, okay? Robert?
I chose Sheila, Chuck.
Okay. Now, we always hear both sides of the story. Sheila's backstage. Let's say hello to Sheila Hall. Hi, Sheila. How are you? What did you think of Robert when you saw him for the first time, Sheila?
I was very surprised.
In what way?
Well, I kind of was caught unawares. I had just come in from swimming, and I was taking a shower. I'd just gotten out, and there was a knock at the door, and I thought, oh my gosh, he's early. And I opened the door, and he was absolutely perfect. His suit was just perfect. He had flowers. He was very handsome, and I just was a little bit caught off guard.
Okay, fair enough. It sounds like you're off to a pretty good start, even though you were caught off guard. What happened on your date, Robert?
Well, it was just fantastic, Chuck. I tell you, if I could have sat down and wrote a script, I couldn't have done any better myself than that. The whole event is, I picked her up, and first of all, I have to say I live in San Diego, so I drive all the way up here to L.A. And I picked her up, and we went down to...
It's a long drive.
Yes, it was, but it was worth it, 100%. I should mention one thing. I have an Okimobile. Okay. Well, it's an old jalopy, And unfortunately, just before I picked Sheila up, both of my door windows fell down. They would not go up. So, you know, and, you know, I was really afraid she might mention something about my car, and...
How'd you like his car, Sheila?
That was another surprise.
Did you mind?
No, because it was very hot weather, very, very hot. I love hot weather.
Okay, it's very hot weather, yeah.
And so
Did you
it was
feel
already air-conditioned, but by nature.
Didn't you feel kind of badly about him driving so much? I mean, my gosh, was 100, how many miles is it up?
Well, round trip, it was 643 miles.
Good night.
We went down to San Diego, and the first place we went to was this Italian restaurant that I know. The food is fantastic, and you usually come out of there feeling 9 months pregnant. But one of the unique things about the restaurant is from the local repertory opera company, they have opera singers come in. While you're dining, they serenade you with light opera romantic songs and show tune songs.
Oh, nice.
And it's just a really very
Romantic
elated,
kind of?
yes,
Yeah.
and romantic evening and everything else like this. I have to be very careful when I go to that place because it's too romantic.
Sheila? How'd you like it?
I really enjoyed it very much. My sister is a singer, and she gave me a taste for that sort of music, and I love Italian food, and it was just the perfect start for our date. We really enjoyed it.
Kind of interesting. You both like opera. That's
Yes,
nice.
that
Got
is.
that in common.
From there, we went down to Seaport Village to go to this other place, but they was packed like sardines. So we walked around the harbor a little bit there and took in the sights, and then we went over to Mission Bay, and we took a little Bay Sea cruise.
What time is it now? You've driven to Los Angeles and back to San Diego. You've gone to dinner. You've walked around. You've looked. You've gone on a moonlight cruise. Is that right?
Yes, on a ferry boat.
What time is it?
Well, at this particular time, I think it was about midnight when we got to the Moonlight Cruise. And we went back and forth across the bay, I think about 3 or 4 times, if memory serves me correctly.
Wanted to get it right.
Yes, wanted to get it right.
How do you like the evening so far, Sheila?
A cruise by moonlight you don't do every day of the week, you know. It was very nice.
Okay, Robert, you must be a little curious to see who the audience voted for. You want to take a look at that?
Yes, Chuck, please.
Let's do it right now. Linda, 49%. Audience picked Linda. Well, Robert, you saw the first couple. You know what we do here. If you want to take the audience's advice, we'll send you out with Linda and pay for it. What do you think?
Well, with deference to the audience, I'd rather stick with my own choice of Sheila.
Is that okay with you, Sheila?
That's fine.
Yeah, come on out and join us. Any romance on this date?
Well,
we should talk about?
Well, we held hands, we sung songs on the way back, and kissed goodnight at the door.
It's romance, boy. That's great, yeah.
We had so much fun. Really.
Are you going to drive another 643 miles for this next date?
I tell you, if she'll allow me to take her out on another date, I'd be glad to.
You're going to get your windows fixed and everything, huh?
Well, I'm working on it.
We have a nice gift for both of you. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you
being on the
very
show.
much.
Maybe we'll see you again.
Yes,
Thank you.
Like that.
We'll be right back with another couple in just a minute. Stay with us.
All right, we're going to meet another woman who chose a date from our video library. She's studying to become a doctor. She says she loves to argue, and last year she gave up dating for a while. Please welcome Sandra Parker.
Hi, Sandra. How are you? Good. Come sit down. Yeah. Sandra,
Yes.
why do you like to argue? I mean, do you really like it?
No, I just like discussing a point until I'm proven right.
That's arguing.
No, I won't scream and yell or, get up someplace where everybody's really quiet and, yeah, I'm right, and yell. But if I'm right, and I am, then
How many times have you been wrong?
I can't think of any time.
These arguments ever turn into out-and-out fights?
Well, only once. I was telling somebody they were rude. He told a friend of mine who's a model that she was ugly. And she walked out the door with this crestfallen look on her face. And then she walked out, and I said, "Are you crazy?" And then that's the only time it got violent.
Turn into a fight, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why'd you give up dating for... How long did you give it up? 2 years?
Well, no.
Not that long.
About a year. But I didn't really give it up. I couldn't find any people that understood my schedule and my lack of time and my lack of eating and sleeping. So
Your lack of time and eating and sleeping.
Yeah, so what I did was I threw myself into school and my other projects and my writing and things, and that was it. And I just took a little break.
Good. Okay, now that we know a little bit about you, I tell you what, we're going to show you a portion of the tapes that Sandra saw, okay? Now, remember, you're going to get to vote again, and here they are. First, there was Eugene. Now, Eugene's not crazy about his looks, but he thinks he's got some other things going for him.
I'm not the most beautiful guy in the world, but I got a great personality. And I'm a hard worker. I'm a fun, romantic guy. I know how to do all the right things.
Next, there was Kelvin. Now, Kelvin was raised in Missouri. He coaches a soccer team, and here's what he says about his personality.
But I'm just crazy, so maybe I just have a different opinion than other people. I don't know. Just crazy in the sense of just, you know how just people just really let go and just really, well, I'm like that all the time.
And finally, you watched Well. Now, he's from Memphis. He's currently dating 3 women, and we asked him if they knew about each other.
2 do, 1 doesn't. I try to keep it separate. It's easier that way. If everybody knows about one another, it doesn't get too serious. Not that I'm either looking for that or not. It'd be nice if it came along, but I like to keep it not too complicated. And that gets complicated.
Before we find out who Sandra chose as her date, let's take a look at all 3 of these men once again, okay? First, there was Eugene. He's a 26-year-old songwriter. Then Kelvin, he's a teacher, and he's 27. Finally, Gwell, he's 26, and he's a cameraman. Okay, audience, it's time to vote again. Who do you think is the best man for Sandra? Please make your choice right now, okay? All right. Now, the audience has made its choice, but we're out of time, so we're going to have to wait till tomorrow to meet the man you selected and find out what happened on your date. Can you come back?
Oh, of course.
Good. We're glad. I tell you what, that's our show for today. This is Chuck Woolery. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.
Some guests on Love Connection will receive one of the following. New Glade Spin Fresh Air Freshener. Continuous bathroom freshness plus an automatic burst of fragrance when you spin it. New Glade Spin Fresh. Or Jovan Musk. Drop for drop, Jovan Musk has brought together more men and women than any other fragrance in history. Try it today and see for yourself. Jovan Musk. Or Hooray for Raisinets. Now you can enjoy the all-time favorite movie candies at home. Goobers and Snowcaps, too. Hooray for Raisinets. Or a tote bag from Pan American World Airways. Across the country and around the world, serving 6 continents, 47 countries, and over 110 cities. Pan Am, you can't beat the experience. This is Rob Roddy, speaking for Love Connection.